Hi guys, I'm Shamar Philippe.
I'm Amanda Michelle.
Oh my God, Amanda's in
I'm
a
here.
hat. Oh, she's
I'm
in a
here.
hat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And
I'm
this is
here.
another episode of Cheers to
Cheers
the
to
Hat,
that in
y'all.
a hat. With the
Yeah,
cat.
cheers to that in the hat. Come on, can you
And
do
a
a little round for
Batman.
me? There you go. There you go.
In a
Get it.
hat with the Batman.
With
Cheers
the
to
hat,
that.
with the cheers, 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 cheers,
Ooh,
cheers. I don't know
that
what I'm
was a
doing. I
strong
don't know.
one. That's
I
a
don't know.
good
What
one.
are you drinking, boo?
I just poured a whole glass of Italian lemon flavored gin from Italy. And then I did a splash of Italian sparkling water in lemon flavor.
I'm sensing a theme
Very
here.
zesty. Very
Sensing
zesty.
an Italian theme going on about here.
Oh, yeah. I wanted some hard liquor.
Ooh,
What are you drinking?
Oh,
Hard. You said hard.
Guess who I got on my lips? I got two sisters on my lips. Yeah,
Beyonce,
that's right.
Tia and
Nah,
Tamara.
boo, like Beyonce, man. Beyonce, see this right here? It says two sisters. See these two sisters?
That's a good one.
I'm over here
who?
swallowing
I'm like,
two sisters, you know?
Tia and Tamara?
Sister.
Sister.
I know. Out of my my longtime shallots that you can barely see, but there you go. Oh yes, remember these?
Yes, I do. I was like, wait a minute. I felt like I was in a time machine.
But it disappears, Teddy, when it's in front. It's gone. Oh, there it is. Oh, in front of moi.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yes. How was your week?
Oh yes. I don't know. I remember. Busy.
I feel bad because
week. What happened?
Yeah.
Why do you feel bad?
I feel bad because I meant to write this week and I could not. I just shit kept coming up that needed to get done.
Yeah.
And I'm like, every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna start writing. Then something else happens. I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm gonna fix that, and then I'm gonna start writing. Then you get another email, and you're like, fuck, can they respond to that?
Yeah. That's how I feel. Week. I'm so behind on so much, but I'm just like, one more week, I'm done with this job, job on set, and then I will hopefully have some time to catch up on other things. But Diva Dads will be submitted by May 21st, so I'm trying to fundraise that last $560. I'll put the link in the chat. That money's just to pay for the animated intro and the original musical score, and then also for some of the submission fees. So that's where this remaining of the money is going to. And I already put probably close. I know Shamar donated a lot.
Don't say it out loud.
I'm not going to say it. Fine. And I donated a lot as well, too.
There's a reason why my donations have been anonymous, boo.
No, like every single paycheck from unemployment went to Diva Dads last year.
I'm right. Unemployment money. Shit.
Like,
and I ain't trying to have nobody come after me for my unemployment money. You can't have it.
Exactly. Right? So every month, every paycheck I got last year went right back to Diva Dads. So that's all.
Does that mean the state of California now gets a producer credit?
Ooh, I mean, that's a good question.
If they're gonna give me some more money, sure, why not?
Anyway, guys, so that would be Dead Air Dennis.
Dennis. Oh yeah, I forgot I should spotlight people.
Yeah, there he is. Hi, Dead Air Dennis.
Hi, yeah. Sorry if I jumped in early. I can only go about 4.5 minutes without having to speak. So
I think all of us here is probably
that's not a you problem. It's a me problem.
I love you.
Yeah. Are you telling Dennis that you love him?
There's love all around in this room right now.
Christ, too. I was going to say, if we get stimulated again, maybe you can get it finished.
There's a lot of words here that are very sexual what's going on right now.
Me too. I'm like, what did I miss?
I'm like, what is going on right now? So Dennis,
he just loves the way that I stimulate his check marks. That's really all it's about.
Dennis, how was your week? Do you have anything to promote? Anything to talk about?
Oh, I'm just out here on the East Coast in Boston, living the nightmare like all of us. That's all,
Nice.
But you know what? I love your nightmare because you got these black panels and you got some blues, you got some purples, and it's totally matches the Cheers to That logo. I'm like feeling the vibes right now. You got your massive mics. Yeah, man, massive.
It's all cardboard. It's all for show. It's all fake. They're not. None of it's real.
Oh, that's just a Zoom background. Oh, okay, I got you.
Dennis is just sitting on a Star Trek set right now.
That's funny.
I do have 5 monitor screens in front of me, so.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm surprised I'm not getting a tan from the amount of LED TV screens in front of me.
Can I have a question? Are they 5 monitors of your face? Are you just looking at yourself on 5 different screens?
No, 4 of them of my face. Okay.
Yeah. He's not that conceited.
One of them has my Spotify playlist that I'm listening to instead of you guys. So.
Oh, I figured.
Nice. So Dennis, what are you drinking?
I am drinking. I found this today. There's a new convenience store that opened in my neighborhood here in Boston, and I was walking my dog home from the park, and I saw through the window on the shelf that they carry Topo Chico,
I like that. Yeah,
Mexican mineral water. That's not really easy to find up here. Which, by the way, I never had. I just saw it on like a lot of YouTube series that I watch are happen to be based in Austin and Dallas. And so I'm always seeing in the background of all these vloggers, this bottle. I'm like, what is that stuff? It must be the best beer. And then I searched it and found it's water.
It's water, yeah.
And then I looked it up on the internet. They're like $50 a case. I'm like, what for water?
50?
I have to try this. So at the beginning of the pandemic, I literally started playing the ukulele and ordered a case of Topo Chico. It came in. Oh, this is the best water. This is the best water ever. I love this stuff. So I'm happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Other than that, how did you occupy your time during COVID? I'm curious.
It's this is the weird thing. When we all say, especially as artists, like, man, if I just had more time, I would get so many more things done. I would do so many more projects if I just had the free time. And I lost my job during the pandemic, and I was completely unemployed. And I unfortunately didn't really get anything done because my time was taken up by this thing. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called depression.
Like paint all the walls black.
I'm just laughing.
All right. Paint all the walls black. All right.
Oh my God.
I just sat here in the dark, in the dark, just staring at a webcam for 14 months. That's what I did. Staring at a webcam, just hoping somebody will love me. I did a lot of Zoom comedy. I did a lot of producing virtual things for people and learning the ukulele. And no, I'm not going to play the ukulele tonight because I still have anxiety in front of playing. I still have anxiety in front of playing.
What's in your water, bro?
Are you sure that's Topo Chico or
what is in the water?
What's it called?
Meanwhile, really quick, Dead Air Dennis. Why Dead Air? Like, who gave you that name?
Well,
Did you come up with that name?
No, it was actually given to me. I'm not one of those guys like, I'm going to make up my own nickname and force everyone to call me it. No, I'm not that guy.
You're not?
I worked in radio, and one of the jobs I did in radio is I was the censor for a morning show. And
wait! You were the censor, so you were the beep guy. Yeah, was you?
Yep, I was the dump button guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Which, by the way, like, who better to put in charge of deleting these things you can't say on radio than the guy who keeps getting in trouble for saying things on radio you're not allowed to say? That's
exactly
perfect job for me. And I was like, oh, is this something that I would have said? Dump. So yeah, that was the job, and it didn't really have a title for it. So when I took over the job, they jokingly referred to it as the Dead Air Dennis position. And then I decided just to keep running with the name. You know, when somebody gives you a nickname, if you fight against it, they just want to call you it more. But if you embrace it, you kind of own it. You know, like that.
You're kind of like, it loses its effect if you own it. Yeah.
So I kept it.
That's better than them saying like, oh, your position's named the dumper.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We don't want any dumps over here. All right, no dumping.
And then when I started doing stand-up, I decided to keep it because, like, I was already using the name. I like alliteration and branding. But here's the thing about when I moved here to Boston, like after the first 6 months I was living here, somebody came up to me at a show. I went to a comedy show, and he comes up and he's like, I just want you to know, I will never, ever call you Dead Air Dennis. I'm like, you're not even hosting this show. Why are you telling me this?
So, like, your feelings are so strong, bro.
You're like, aren't you the towel? Aren't you the towel guy in the bathroom? Just give me my towel.
Yeah, no, they people in comedy have a lot of opinions about white guys with stage names. That's really, and they're like, hey, look, Cedric the Entertainer could get away with it. You can't, Dennis. I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, that's the thing. People will ask me, they're like, do you prefer Dead Air? Do you prefer Dennis? Do you want us to call you? I'm like, call me whatever. I don't care.
Just call me Double D, all right? And call it
right? Hey, that's my nickname. That's my nickname.
No, Double D was my nickname 65 pounds ago, 2 years ago. So,
all right, you guys. Also on the panel today, we have Adam Cagley. Is that how you say your last name? Cagley. Yes, Adam Cagley.
There he is.
Double D is still my nickname. So.
Oh, there we go. Right. We all have something in common.
Right. And speaking of black walls,
I feel like kinship with Dennis.
Right, because you both got black walls. I see it.
I have a black wall too.
I just live in a very like gothy, spooky house.
I love it.
Yeah.
Our whole idea,
all the neighbors come
our
over for
whole
Halloween?
idea is like, let's make the interior of this house look as much like the Haunted Mansion as we can.
Yes, that's where I want to get married, at the Haunted Mansion.
Dude, Amanda, I told you, I'm an ordained minister. You do that shit.
Fine.
I will be very happy to perform your ceremony.
At the Haunted Mansion. That'd be awesome.
Give me an excuse to go on the Haunted Mansion, for fuck's sake. We will do that shit at Madame Leota's table while she's floating around. I'll be happy. The both of you will be happy. It'll be fucking amazing.
My dad's and Shamar are like, I don't know if I'm going to that wedding.
I will show up early. I will show up fucking early.
That's a wedding I'm afraid I might not leave.
Oh my god. So Adam, what are you drinking?
I've been drinking fucking spiked Arnold Palmers.
How is that? That looks
nice.
Delicious. And
I've been drinking these for about 4 hours. So
you the way I can tell that you've been drinking them for about 4 hours, because the way you said that just now, you sounded like Beyonce. You sounded like Beyonce for a minute, because you were like, I've been drinking.
I had to MC a show. I had to MC a show about an hour ago, and one person bought a ticket.
Oh no.
So I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm just gonna get tipsy as fuck for this show.
Oh my God.
Just to make it more enjoyable for me. And I had a lot of fun. I don't know if the one person that bought a ticket had a lot of fun.
Oh, it was Nathan Munn. He was on our show last week.
No, he actually wasn't on the lineup that I emceed.
Oh.
But I've been here we are.
Well, it was somebody else.
And how was your week? Like, what you been working on?
I have,
besides doing one
I think he's still
audience
recovering
person
from his birthday. He had a birthday recently.
Really? Happy birthday!
I never
Cheers to
recovered
that.
from my birthday.
He never recovered from his birthday.
I've just been chasing that hangover for the last 3 weeks. I had a birthday show at Flappers that Amanda Michelle fucking showed up and just demolished. She was so fucking good.
I just told people to shut up the whole time.
On her break from work, by the way, she risked her job.
And Dennis was there too, and Dennis fucking killed as well. It was the dopest lineup. But I've just been chasing that hangover.
All right. I love the sexy man, chasing that hangover. Oh yeah.
I
love the against the wall lean.
Right. It's like
this is how I'm gonna be the whole show. Just like,
what's that commercial? Most sexiest man alive or in the world.
Oh,
yes. Commercial.
It's
very sexiest man alive.
It's like I don't always drink beer, but when I do,
I lean on the wall.
Spiked Arnold Palmers.
My only hope is that the wall that Adam's not leaning against a wall, he's leaning against a baker's rack or something, and it just falls down.
It's not a wall, it's a person. I'm just
It's my roommate. It's
I'm just like, hold
this is
still.
Carl.
Oh my god.
Carl, stand up straight. Come on.
All right, you guys.
And my weight, you fucker.
And last but not least, but always a joy to have Diva Dads.
Bailey, kitty cat's there.
And Bailey, the kitty cat. Hi guys. What you guys drinking? What's going on?
Not interested. He left.
Well, if he's an ordained minister, our 25th anniversary is coming up in September. 25 years.
Congratulations.
Nice.
September 25th.
Yep.
Is that our phone? Is someone's phone?
No, that's the clock. This happens every time.
Oh shit.
And
Big Ben
Maggie
is
says,
loud.
Maggie says, love Diva Dads. What about the rest of us, Maggie?
Yeah, Maggie.
We're drinking bro, and
Did you guys switch? Did you guys switch? Oh, you guys should really switch one week.
I know, we will.
But people are talking about the Crown Royal Peach.
What's that? What?
They have a peach flavored whiskey that they're mixing into everything.
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Speaking of which, I don't know how I feel about Bevmo. No, listen, real quick. I don't know how I feel about Bevmo serving me groceries. Because I walked in there today to get me a bottle for Cheers to That, and they got like toiletries, they got toilet paper, they got Windex, they got chips, they got ice cream. I'm like, yo, y'all selling food now? They're like, yeah, and we deliver.
No.
They were serious too. They were
What?
serious, like, yep, we deliver. So if you want to, like, I guess they're not doing too well, and I guess not that many people are drinking. I don't know,
What?
because
Yeah,
now they're selling
More on
groceries.
outside.
I assume the reason they're selling Windex is because Billy Joel is one of their main customers.
I don't get it.
The worst burn I ever heard in my life was this old decrepit person was hitting on a young man, and he said, "On your way."
Wait. Why were you hitting on that young man though?
That was
Just like
The shade. The shade.
I was watching an old man hit on a young boy in the mirror the other day.
bar. And the worst thing I heard was, "On your way home, stop at 7-Eleven, buy a roll of paper towels and some Windex, clean off that mirror, and look at why I'm not coming home with you."
oh, that's rude.
Oh,
That is
wow.
rude. That is so rude.
That is savage. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that's
thought that was the ultimate burn.
that
Right.
many steps to a burn takes commitment. Like you have to,
You gotta-
that's a paragraph, that's directions, there's bullet points like that. Like at any moment, you just like, this is boring and walk away for, no, I'm not finished. Come back here.
It's a Cleveland burn.
Oh
Like
my
Cleveland?
goodness.
Oh, we're not starting on Cleveland again. Oh, Maggie says hi. Wait, Maggie says hi. She loves Diva Dads. She loves me. And she's telling me to promote our show, but I can't find it on the website. We're doing a show in a van down by the river.
Tell Maggie to promote her show the day before her show.
Yeah, Maggie, I can't even find it on the website. How can I promote it?
She is booked on a very hot ticket show on May the 22nd,
That
the
is
day
true.
before her show,
Where is
entitled
this?
Adam Cagley Presents Toxic and Loving It.
And Britney Spears is going to be there? I have to go.
God damn right she is. I
She'll
got her
be late.
flying in. I talked to her dad. He's
Yes.
going to let her do it. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, my God.
Oh god, there's so many innuendos. Talk to her dad.
I talked to her dad.
Like he's gonna let her do it. I'm like, oh.
He's going to let her do it. He's letting her out of the conservatorship for a night.
Oh,
Just
my
to show up
God.
and sing Toxic at my
Brittany, you can leave
headlining
the
show.
cage.
It's going to be dope.
Well, if Tiffany can headline in Vegas, Brittany can headline one.
She already, anyways.
All right, you guys. Anyway, guys, so we have two comics here with us today at Cheers to That. And the first comic that is up is Adam for 5 minutes. Adam, just so you know,
All right.
we're going to cue you in the chat. So when you're like 60 seconds away. All right.
He knows the drill. Come on, let's
All
get
right.
it for Adam.
Woo! Adam!
We were unstable for a minute.
Your love sustains me, and it makes me happy.
You're only
Do
unstable
the
for 1
lean.
minute.
Lean against the wall
Oh, yeah,
again.
do the lean. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Rock away.
I'm gonna do my whole set like this, like, hey guys.
I love it though. It's so good. Ooh, a sexy bear.
Let me
Sexy bear. Yeah, there you go.
Some secrets. Let me tell you some things. Anywho, this set's entirely for Shamar.
Thank you very much. Everybody can go home.
Doesn't need a bigger ego.
Everybody leave the chat.
Everybody leave the chat. It's just for me, you guys. Go ahead.
I think we're gonna have to dab after this.
The last time I was on this show, I was a very sad person.
Because you were a virgin. Now you're no longer a virgin.
Why are you putting his business out there like that?
I'm just
Nobody
kidding.
asked you on that.
I don't like that you put it that way, because like in
Like,
a way
nobody
you're not
asked you.
wrong.
Hey, look, she's
All
just
right,
bragging
all right.
that she got to take your virginity.
Dinner.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I both.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shut up for now.
I used to do a bunch of material about how much it sucked being single and being sad and being a fat man and shit. But now I have a girlfriend.
It was the lean, wasn't it?
Like, who the fuck saw that coming? I sure as shit didn't. Who expected that? Not me. It's fucking great. I have this just absolutely wonderful, breathtaking light of my life girlfriend, and when I'm with her, everything is just sunshine and daisies.
You got to repaint that wall, huh?
But when I'm no, When I'm by myself, the voice in the back of my head is just like, how long until you fuck this up? You're gonna fuck this up. And I know I am. I know I'm on borrowed time here. It's fine. Because the voice in the back of my head is like, you're really happy right now. You want to share everything with her. You want to be open with her. Tell her about that reoccurring dream you have where you're getting a blowjob from Judi Dench. Why would I tell her that? Because it's funny. Like, no, I'm not going to tell her that. Tell her how you always wake up right before you come.
Uh-oh. What did I miss?
That's pretty funny. Let me tell you about this reoccurring dream about James Bond's boss.
What is happening?
It's hard for me because like my girlfriend is very classy and like affluent, and she likes finer things, and my idea of a good first date is no, let's not go here, let's go to the good Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
Like, no, baby, I'm not taking you here. I'm taking you someplace fucking classy. We're going to Chili's.
Yeah.
Red Lobster. Red Lobster.
I'm getting you them cheddar biscuits. What's up?
Maggie said she had to mute us because her 10-year-old was listening, and she also says, "Where's your virtual background, Adam?"
I don't have my green screen on.
I'm pretty sure there's a parental advisory before you stream our show.
Me right now?
I don't know.
Yes.
I guess so.
Yes.
You've been heckled in the comments by proxy.
In the chat. That's pretty fucked up.
Comedy's back, baby.
Yeah, no, this feels like a live show again, except someone has to read the heckle to me. Can I tell you guys my favorite heckle?
Oh, she said I muted up. She said I muted up blowjob.
Oh God.
Now who's dead air, Dennis?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna laugh about that more later. It's fun. Can I tell you guys about my favorite heckle that I ever had?
Yes, let's hear it.
I do this bit. I call it one of my bread and butter bits. It's me talking about how, like, when I have sex with a thin person, it feels like they're doing me a favor. But when I have sex with another fat person, it sounds like two bulldogs eating macaroni and cheese. I did that bit once for a much older crowd.
Shamar's doing the math. I am too. I'm like, I don't.
And when I
no, I'm like,
what? You guys are hearing the bulldog mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You guys are hearing that shit. I did that bit for a much older crowd, and this dude in the audience just goes, "Okay, that's enough." I'm like, I know.
With all that authority.
Fucked up. It's gross. I got more. Listen.
Oh my God.
It was my favorite heckle. I had nothing to say to that, man. I was like, I agree with you. That's enough. That's why I don't fuck people my own size anymore.
Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
That's the thing. That's the fucking thing that no one ever tells you. When two fat people have sex, there's no like lone, sultry, sexy saxophone playing in the background.
Okay.
There's a fucking tuba.
Maggie's still heckling you
tuba?
in the comments.
Of course she is. There's a fucking tuba.
She told you it's enough.
All right, you guys. All right,
we're cutting Adam off, I guess.
All right.
You guys.
I'm just gonna stand here and keep getting drunk.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm doing too. Thank you, Adam. And now Shamar has some trending topics for us to discuss.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam. Thank you for that, and thank you for all of your confidence and authority on the subject matter. Because apparently China did not have the confidence and the authority to keep their rockets up in no space orbit. And apparently it fell to, I don't know, where did it land, man? In the ocean, in the ground?
I don't know, but I just saw some TikTok video and people are like, oh my God. So it sounded like the Midwest, according to that accent.
Why were they saying, oh my God? Was the rocket coming towards them?
It looks crazy. It looked like a big spaceship just orbiting, like really slowly falling to the earth.
Because it was.
Yeah, but I mean, would I stand there and be like, oh my God, for like 5 minutes? No, I'd probably just be like, and then I'd probably walk away. Nothing really shocks me.
You know what I would do? I would be like, hey, Google, why is there a spaceship falling to Earth right now?
Like when we had that.
Google.
It's Google. It's Alexa. Hey, girl. Our satellite fell from space.
Google's out here trying to answer my question and shit.
It burned up. It looks like Friday night here when we have the SeaWorld fireworks.
You know what people are complaining about in Southern California? They're complaining about SpaceX, and they're complaining about Starlink, because they can see the Starlink satellites move across the sky, and they're moving so fast that it looks like aliens.
Well, no, it's not in San Diego. They're too busy surfing and doing hooch.
Right. Up here in LA, where we drink.
Oh, you have a problem then.
Hey, look, I just want to point out when it comes to this whole rocket from, Chinese rocket landing here, I'm just glad that you guys have me and Adam as guests on the show, because we're above someone like Shane Gillis, who would have said, oh, they're going to call it Harry's Comet. So it's a good thing that you have us instead of somebody like him.
But you still said it anyway, Dennis.
Because we have to know what other people... We have to keep an eye on the bad people and what they would say. We have to be one step ahead of them.
Okay, but you didn't bleep it or nothing. You just said it.
I said I don't get it.
China isn't recycling anymore anyway.
Well, you know what? Apparently, by year 2100, according to my nerdy ass watching YouTube, during COVID, that we will be so overpopulated by 2100 that we have to get off this rock.
No,
according to YouTube.
That. Anti-maskers settled that.
Oh,
on, and that'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Coronavirus has been a course correction.
Agreed. I think that might actually be a silver lining, maybe. I don't.
Except for they're not going to teach it in Ohio textbooks. They're just going to pretend the coronavirus never happened in years in the future. They're like, no, that never happened.
I had a coworker who was a teacher, and she always said, stupidity must be punished.
That sounds like a certain kind of teacher.
Ohio
Matrix.
Ohio textbooks isn't going to call it the COVID-19 pandemic. They're call it that time we got owned by the libs. That's what they're going to call it.
Oh, so rude. That's so rude. Anyway, guys, speaking of things being rude, Lisa Kudrow says her son thought Jennifer Aniston was his mom for the longest time. Actually, hold on, let me scroll because I'm scrolling. Yes.
So
who does not love Jennifer Aniston? Nobody, that's who. And that includes at least one of the children of her former Friends co-star. Lisa Kudrow appeared on Conan Wednesday and revealed that her son, Julian, who is now 23, and was quite young while Friends was originally on the air, would sometimes visit the set, and while there, he not only was instantly drawn to Aniston, he even thought she was his mom. What do you guys think?
So I think that I don't get it. I have so many questions. So was Jennifer Aniston a lesbian with Lisa Kudrow?
No,
I'm just waiting for someone to tell me that Matt LeBlanc is the father.
Oh my God.
Maybe
you know what's up?
I would let Matt LeBlanc father my kids. It's fine.
I kind of like, I know she thought it was cute and funny and whatever, but I just know me as a parent. I'd be like, am I so bad that you think that person's your real dad?
Hey, it's just great that finally someone in Hollywood's kid doesn't think the maid is their mother. So
I was gonna say, how does she raise the kid? Just sat it. I don't know what to call fucking kids anymore. Them, he, she, him, Zig, Zur. Sat Zur in front of the TV and said, "Mommy's going to work." And he didn't know which one it was. I don't know. I guess the blonde one's mine. I don't know. She has blonde brunette. I don't know.
Hey, that blonde one looks good. I think she's my mom.
Oh, I like the highlights. That'll be my mom.
Can you imagine, like, walking through a lineup of moms and you're like, I like the blonde one. Yeah, she looks like she's a good mom.
I like the black hair.
I'm just worried about any woman that dates Lisa Kudrow's son that has blonde hair and a Rachel cut. There's an uncomfortable reason why he's dating her now.
I was gonna say, because I know he was really. Go ahead, Adam.
I thought you were gonna say I'm worried about anyone that dates Lisa Kudrow.
I love Lisa
Well,
Kudrow.
I hear she has a smelly cat, so.
Oh. As long as she spray that air freshener when she's in the bathroom in these unisex bathrooms when men gotta go in there after her. Anyway.
I hope she's not for greasing her kitty cat. That doesn't sound sanitary.
Have you guys seen the teaser for the Friends reunion?
No.
Wait, Adam, did you get drunker? I feel like you got drunker.
That's the objective. I think he's on brand.
Is that like the last time I did this show, Shamar, I was fucking trash.
Not much has changed.
I had to like download the YouTube video just to know what the fuck I did.
Oh my God.
I'm aiming to get higher this time, bud.
Oh, he's gonna get high and drunk.
Get
Okay.
high too. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I don't think there's enough, maturing women who take care of children. So if he thinks he has two mothers, more power to him.
Yeah. Cheers to that.
All right.
Two moms. To the Two Moms Club.
Yeah.
Maggie says, as a mom, I
and
object.
The Two Dads Club.
What?
I don't get it. As a mom, I object. We're not making fun of moms. We're just making fun of that kid who's now, I don't know. We're just making fun of her.
How is it the two mom thing is the thing that got people in the audience riled up, but me doing a Shane Gillis impression did not? I know your audience, apparently.
Although she is best friends with Chelsea Handler, which might be a yield sign going on.
Yield, he says. Anyway, speaking of two moms, you guys, who here watches Handmaid's Tale? Because the Handmaid's Tale star, Samira Wiley, explains why she named her daughter George. Apparently,
how do you say that, Shamar?
George, yes. Samira wishes she had more of a story to tell about why she and her wife Lauren Morelli decided to name their new baby girl George. The Handmaid's Tale star spoke with Jimmy Kimmel on Thursday night about how she and Morelli came up with the name George Elizabeth for their daughter, who was born on April 11th. So apparently she just fucking likes the name, guys. Like, quit trying to make it into a thing. Just because they're two moms and they're in a lesbian relationship and they named their daughter a masculine name does not mean they're trying to make a statement. They're just going, I like the fucking name George.
Yeah, but people named George don't even like the name George. So no bullshit.
Because I think of George instantly from Seinfeld, and no one likes that guy. But also, I'm also thinking of George from Looney Tunes. I'm going to hug him and love him and squeeze him. And oh no, it's the abominable snowman. I'm going, and he takes Bugs Bunny in his hand. He's like, and I am going to call him George. I remember that now.
Yes.
Good. You know what we were reflecting on today at the gym? We were talking about fucking Inspector Gadget. Someone started singing the tune like randomly, and we all kind of like chimed in. Yeah, and then we all went Inspector Gadget, like as a unit, in unison, like as a collective gym workout. Like we're all like,
Gadget, go!
Right.
I fucking love.
Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, we've been so what's not trained, brainwashed. I don't know. What's the word? Exposed. It's kind of like seeing arches, like the McDonald's arches, and you know it's McDonald's. You hear that do 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 do. You're like, oh shit, we know where this is about to go.
I had a friend named Johnny.
Why are you black? All I see is names, Diva Dads. And
I had a friend named Johnny when I was 3 years old because the father wanted a boy, but she was a girl, and they still named her Johnny.
Well, what were you going to call me? He left. They were going to call me some male name until I was a woman. I guess.
But why did they? Why? I guess you don't have to do that no more. If you want a male name, give it to the girl anyway. Now, what happens if it's a boy and you wanted a girl and you gave him the boy the girl name? What does that do?
I think that's called you created a Johnny Cash song.
Oh my God.
There are certain names that are ambidextrous, like Jamie and Sandy.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
What about
those
Mariah?
Names go great for either my right hand or my left hand.
Depends what day of the week.
What the fuck did I miss?
What about Mariah for a boy?
Come back
Mariah.
He's talking about his left and right hand.
No.
What about Amanda for a boy?
Yeah. Dad, what were you gonna call me? You told me you
because
call me some names.
they're a man. Duh.
Right, exactly. There you
Yeah,
go. There
that's
you
what I
go.
said.
Dennis is on
Probably
it.
Michael, because that's all.
You were gonna call me Michael? Fine, I'm gonna go by Michael from now on.
I know a Michael Ann. I know a woman named Michael Ann. She
Do
was
you
a
really?
sales rep
Wow.
at the radio station I used to work for, and she would come to our events. I used to do a radio show from a hip hop club in DC.
Nice.
And she was one of the sales rep at the radio station, and she would come to the club and just get hammered, embarrassingly sloppy hammered. I had to drive her home one night.
I really want to see the Dennis hip hop show.
Oh, it's
Adam's
dude.
so drunk.
You
He's, like, barely
would be
getting
so surprised at how I can get down on some
No,
dubstep.
but I believe you, and that's why I want to see that shit.
Oh yeah, no. Well, here's the thing. We did the club, a hip hop show from a club for 7 years, and I realized like about 2 weeks ago that there's 120 rough, give or take 100 hip hop songs that I've only heard the radio edited versions of.
Oh shit.
What
So
so
you're
playing
over
like
here-
pre-show music was the unedited version of like Move, Get Out the Way. I'm like, this is very different. Like Country Grammar, there's a lot of N-word in the song Country Grammar by Nelly, and I was very floored by it when I played it for trivia a few months ago.
You know,
Maggie says,
like if you're
I object to that kid. And then she says, my oldest daughter is named Spencer. I like the name George.
okay, fair enough.
Michael Steele from the Bangles, which was a female bass player.
Yeah.
You know, bass guitar player. Her name was Michael.
Oh,
Steele.
I know. Amanda. It was either Amanda or Samantha.
Oh,
People
Amanda
call
was
me
good.
that by mistake. So there you go. You got both.
There you go. There you go.
There you
It's
go. Now
wrong.
you got both.
Right.
And
right,
Michael.
right.
Amanda, Michael, Spencer, Samantha, George.
Amanda Michael Smantherting.
You're just adding more fucking names.
Yes.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't mashed up the 4 Sex and the City women's names to actually name their kid that. Like Samantha Jennifer. I don't know Sex and the City's name. I think it's Amanda.
Give me a
There's this
minute. I'll
Amanda.
figure it out. I'll figure it out. Hold on. Give me a minute.
What?
Oh wait, he's about to Google. He's got that
Out loud. By the way, he's like, go. Who's in Sex and the City?
Got some
Got that
phone.
Google
Oh my
face.
God. I think,
Let's
do we
find
have
the fuck out.
another topic or do we have Dennis doing the set? What's happening
I think
now?
we have
I think
Dennis.
we have Dennis.
Daddy or Dennis is up next, you guys, for 5 minutes of comedy.
yeah, that's welcome,
spectacular. Go
Dennis.
ahead.
Yay, it's me. Hello, everybody. Welcome to or you've already been here, but welcome to my lovely podcast studio here in Boston, Massachusetts.
Dennis, I love your
people-
chair in the background. We have the same chair. Anyway, continue.
That was given to me by a former roommate, and that chair is for any if I ever get to have guests in this podcast studio ever again. That's basically.
Oh my gosh.
That's so
It
sad.
is the lone. It's that chair is sitting satyr for the ability to ever have a podcast guest in the studio ever again.
Aw.
I've recently started doing audio video tech for a Jewish congregation. I am not Jewish. I think I used a Jewish phrase correctly. I would hope so. Otherwise, they're going to fire me tomorrow morning when I walk in. They're like, Goyim, get out. Anyway, this is my podcast studio, which the equipment here. Let's talk about where the equipment came from. After 15 years of working at a radio station, they fired me. So these microphones were my severance package. This and everything else I could fit under my coat as they escorted me out of the building. So it was great. When they fired me,
Yeah,
they
do what
fired
you
me
gotta
on a
do.
Friday. And then on the following Thursday, I was sitting at home in my good depression boxers. When I heard a pounding on the door and a voice from the other side that was, Boston Homicide Police, is Dennis Maller in there? I'm like, oh. This is my Law and Order moment. This is Briscoe and Green coming to talk to me because I'm the last to see someone alive last night.
Oh my goodness.
And I have to hope that I'm the red herring at the beginning of the episode because I know if I'm guilty and I try to run out the back door, I've seen enough episodes, I'm going to get clotheslined by the rookie, okay? I know that. Like, he's going to hit me and then say something quippy like, look, you just got hung out to dry. So,
Is that how he talks? I've never seen that show.
Apparently the rookie has a list.
Yeah. Like, I think we can admit Ice-T impressions is the least racist impression one could do, right? Like, it doesn't sound like any other black man. It specifically sounds like Ice-T. And somehow he has a lisp and still sounds gangster as fuck because that's how badass
Nice.
Ice-T is. I love Ice-T. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, talking to the police, funny story. The reason they were coming to talk to me was because my former employer thought that after being fired, I was gonna come shoot up the building. All right, let's talk about that. No, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a violent man. I would never do such a thing. But I did understand instantly why they thought that, because I do have resting mass shooter face. So
let's see it. Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is.
I'm gonna have a nightmare.
Okay, all right, we get it.
I just want to keep making that face and hearing Amanda's dog go, "We will save you from the man inside the box." Scary man, scary man. So yeah, now look, I have the kind of face that if you see it in the newspaper, you know somewhere in that article it will say in his manifesto, right? I get it. I know what I look like, right? Like seriously, I have to wear a hat because if I don't wear a hat, I look like a background actor from American History X, all right?
Adam and Shamar have lost it.
I really like your hat. Your hat's so great.
Funny story about the hat. You know who else likes this hat? Natasha Bedingfield. I did sound for her once.
Natasha Bedingfield. Yep. I love her.
I know. These
Pocket full of sunshine,
famed
right?
famed singer of the songs such as These Words by Natasha Bedingfield, which is a song, Natasha Bedingfield's song, These Words is a song about having writer's block. And us as comedians can't do the same thing. Like, if you're a musician and you can't write something, you can literally write a song about how you can't write something. You can't do that as a comedian, all right? I've tried it. I can't go on stage and be like, hey, I don't have anything for you guys. Laughter.
I have.
You could like totally like go into like a whole story about how you can't write anything, and the story could be hilarious.
Yeah, well, the only experience I have is meeting Natasha Bedingfield, and she was like, "Hey, I like your hat," and I'm like, "Thanks, I like your music," and then she's like, "Hee hee hee," and then she ran away. Really, in reality, what happened is she went, "I like your hat," and I went, "Hee hee hee," and then I ran away. That's how that went down. So, by the way, writing a song, when I say as a comedian you can't write a song about writer's block, I think I just did that right now. So
yeah,
yo, let's hear it.
If these microphones weren't expensive, I'd drop it. And thank you.
Taylor
Swift. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have enough dating experience to write like Taylor Swift does. That's if anything, I can write enough songs about every different way I've been rejected by a woman. I've been rejected by a woman on an airplane. On it, going from an English-speaking country to a layover in an English-speaking country to another English-speaking country, and I was like, "Hey, that was a real nice painting that you brought on the plane. Did you paint it?" And she literally just went in full English. "I'm sorry, I don't speak English." That's how I've been hit on or been rejected. All right, literally. Wow. By the way, you can tell this was before 9/11 when this happened. It was the 90s. This was before 9/11 because when I did that, my friend turned to me and literally just went. Because you could do that in a plane in the 90s. You can't do that.
That is true.
Wow.
Hey, I'm still waiting to get rejected by women on Zoom, so you could be the lucky one.
Well, life experience, I've been arrested for bank robbery, even though I wasn't the robber. It was on my mother's 50th birthday. That was the treat.
What an awkward surprise party.
No
Speaking
shit.
of, I think he said
custody.
Oh my god! But you said something about planes and in the 90s, and it reminded me that today is the 10-year anniversary of Bridesmaids, and now I want to kill myself because I feel so old. So congrats to Bridesmaids, and now I'm gonna drink a bottle of gin.
That movie's that old?
Groundlings said so, and that's where all those people are from.
Well, Groundlings is Google. Let's verify that with like IMDb.
I'm gonna look at right now because Judd Apatow posted about it and Groundlings both posted about it today.
Judd Apatow is also full of shit.
What does Judd Apatow know about Bridesmaid, the movie he won an Academy Award for?
Oh, okay.
He's just like
happy 10th year anniversary. I'm doing what Teddy tells us not to. It's right there. Happy 10th anniversary, Bridesmaids, Groundlings.
Oh my God, you've got text messages or coming through or whatever you got coming through.
I don't know. I think Judd
we just did Amanda just accidentally dox herself on the internet? Is that what
she did? She did.
I don't get it. People already have all my information, and please have more of it. Make me famous.
9 to 5. Got 9 to 5 on your playlist. You're old.
How many of them old crows have you had already? Because you talking
between
like
Adam and Diva
he's
Dads.
talking like he had a few.
Hey,
are you sure that's Old Crow?
I don't feel that sick anymore, but I would.
I wonder why. I think, oh my God, Adam, are you about to fall over? Oh, he's still there.
Adam, are you okay? Are you still Googling, Adam? Are you still
Sorry,
Googling?
no.
He's still trying to figure out who the Sex in the City women are.
Yeah, I know there's a Miranda and a Samantha.
Yes.
And a fucking Consuela.
No, actually, I think that's in Bridesmaids. There's Consuela in Bridesmaids.
I don't know all 4 of the Sex and the City women's name, but I do know one occupation one of them don't have, and that's Mayor of New York. Sorry, Cynthia Nixon.
So I know there's obviously no Bloomberg.
Dead Air Dennis, what's the worst date you've been on?
Worst date I've been on is I don't know what the worst date I've ever been on, but I can tell you the worst date that everyone I've dated on has been any date with me. So that's let's see, worst date I've ever been on was probably the date where me and a young lady went out. I met her on one of those dating apps. And if you don't know, there's 2 main dating apps out there. Tinder, which the way it works, if a man and a woman match, the man apparently rules are that he has to send her a dick pic. Apparently that's what happens. I don't know. But then I met her on Bumble.
That is the law of the jungle, Dennis.
Yes, but the good news is I met her on Bumble, which is the feminist version, which means when we matched, thank you, Adam, for taking my.
I love you, buddy. I'm sorry.
I said that. You know what? I got to learn to cut out the preamble to that punchline. Okay. Anyway, the worst day ever. Her and I went out. We went drinking. We went swing dancing, and then went back to another bar afterwards. And then we're outside, and this is back when I smoked cigarettes, and we're smoking cigarettes, and I leaned in for a kiss, and then she vomited. So the rest of the night was spent holding her hair back as she apologized through heaving up the milkshake and oysters that she had at dinner.
You just ruined the song. My milkshake brings all the boys
and oysters.
And you just ruined that whole song for me.
I'm pretty sure that's that's like a Billy Joel song, right?
Oysters and milkshakes. Who's Billy Joel?
Oysters and milkshakes.
Oh, gross.
Unfortunately, he likes to try to commit suicide on your day. Serious.
Wait, what?
What happened? Who? No, most people try to commit suicide after the date with me. That's when they try to.
No. This one was while we were on the date. And I did not know his name was Suicide Danny, because when he does.
Isn't that your name?
He just takes a bunch of pills and vomits and passes out.
What are we even talking about?
Dark turn.
Is this a drinking game?
What is going on right now?
All right, so now
here's the thing. This is where alliteration pays off, because Suicidal Danny doesn't sound as good as OD Danny. So
no, I'm sorry. Suicidal Danny sounds like the name of a ska band.
It sounds like an Irish ska band. Yeah. Suicidal Danny. They are a ska band that also has bagpipes.
It sounds like a band that Dennis you would hear in Boston.
Daniel's refilled his glass 5 times, and I haven't taken a drink out of it. He just keeps refilling it and refilling it. I'm like, I've never seen him ever drink it. What about Drunk Daniel?
Drunk Daniel is doing this so he feels better tonight, so he can sleep, because he feels like shit all day.
Now he's talking to the third person, like Carrie Bradshaw. That's a Sex in the City callback.
Drunk Daniel is 100% a fucking Boston Irish folk band.
But I only got 5% Irish.
They're just doing like Irish drinking songs.
All right, Shamar, name an Irish or Scott. Name a band name, and like what kind of music do they play? Come up with the band name.
Band name and what kind of music do they play?
Yeah, I got one. The Proseccos, and they only sing in the 1950s kind of way.
I know. And they sing in falsetto.
Are you just pulling from the Flappers playlist? The Flappers show playlist?
I don't know. That sounds funny because they came up with like Irish and ska band. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
How about okay, I got one. And let's go down the line and do this, you guys. It's like really quick. I got one. What about Greta is change? Or Greta
is changed?
Yeah.
That is an indie band. That is an indie band with a lot of accordion and a lot of banjo.
Oh shit!
And
All right,
every fucking verse before they go into the chorus, it's like, hi. Before every chorus.
Yes. Oh my God. Who's the Mumford and Sons?
Yeah. Let's do Dead Air Dennis next. What's your
name a band and what kind of music? Or we could name a band and we'll go from there.
Yes, no, of course I could totally. Here's the thing. All my friends are musicians, and this is all we would sit around and listen to things like that would make a great band name.
Oh,
now when you're asking for a great band name, I got nothing for you.
Oh, come on.
I was literally only telling that story in hopes my brain would come up with something before I finished the sentence.
And it didn't happen.
Did it?
Oh.
I mean, like, here's the thing, like, yeah, I got nothing. Oh man, this is embarrassing. I feel like I should do
like a hip hop rapper guy. I mean,
do a rap name. Do a
like a rap
a
name,
new rap group or soloist.
Adam, keep it together.
There's of course. Here's the fucking Christ in hell. All right.
All of that.
That's all right. Adam, do you have one?
I can't believe I just blanked. I'm so embarrassed right now.
Okay, we'll come back to you.
I've never blanked on stage before. I'm only still talking in hopes that my brain will come up with something, because if I keep thinking too hard about it, it's not going to work.
Your hat might fall off.
Sorry, I just heard that Dennis should be a rapper, and all I heard was like, "What's good? It's Dead Air Dennis."
Oh my God.
Doing like a fucking song with Tech Nine.
I need more in my monitor. I need more me in my monitor. I need anything in my monitors. It's all dead air.
Trey, where's my snare? Trey, where's my snare? It's Dead Air Dennis.
Oh my God.
That's pretty good. Adam, what about you? What would be your band name if you could think of it?
Or a band for anything.
Or a band for anything.
Name a band.
I'll give you the name of a band that I was actually in.
Okay.
All right. How good was it? Let's hear it.
Because it was just stupid as fuck, and we.
Was that the name of it?
No, I wish. I fucking wish. But we tried so hard to like be cool and make it a thing. I was in a band once called Wallace and the Pilgrim.
That
sounds like a pop punk band from the suburbs. That has British parents. They're American kids with British parents.
We did indie rock songs about Batman.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all I'm seeing in my head right now are children's books.
You're not that far off, dude. You're not
my God. That's hilarious.
We used to hang out in front of the fucking Barnes and Noble and
God.
play acoustic versions of our songs about fucking Batman. And people would look at us like, what in the fuck is wrong with these kids?
Oh my God. Was this in Burbank? Where was this?
This was out in Bumfuck Nowhere, Lancaster.
Oh.
The name of the
I was like,
Bumfuck Nowhere, Lancaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
that
go.
Is
Diva Dads.
Really
Diva Dads had a hand up.
Daniel's got one.
I'm gonna start a hardcore band. I'm gonna start a fucking death metal band and call it Bumfuck Nowhere, Lancaster.
Yeah. First of all, Bailey has lost her interest. Second of all, I would say an Irish band should be called Celtic Mist.
Celtic
I'm
Mist?
intrigued. Tell me more. Tell me more. I'm intrigued.
On the nose.
Yeah.
Celtic Mist is what you get from drinking too much Jameson.
Well, what happens after?
Can confirm.
Oh my God.
Can confirm.
You have sparked
I would think Celtic Mist is like a pitch for the Ireland tourist board. It's like,
Sounds
come
like
down
to
to
me,
Ireland,
Celtic Mist.
see our Celtic Mist.
Like to me, and I'm not Irish, but it sounds like to me, it's a new drink coming to a menu near you.
Celtic
2
Mist
shots of
sounds like what
Jameson,
happens
1
if you...
shot of Sprite.
Celtic Mist sounds like what happens if you misjudge a fart in a kilt.
I thought you were saying that was like an Irish beauty pageant. That's the name of it. Celtic Mist.
Last but not least, Dead Air Dennis. What did you come up with for a band?
What did you come up with?
Oh, we're still on that. Okay.
Yeah, we're still on you.
We have to end it on a good note.
I was hoping I dropped enough quips and jokes in there that you would forget about coming back to me. Oh yeah, let's.
Did, but we're here.
Yeah, we'll talk about one of my favorite Canadian hip hop bands, Wallace and the Grommets. That's
already a real thing.
I
feel triggered and I don't know why.
Amanda, you all right?
That's a cartoon.
Oh yeah, that is a cartoon.
Just the way you said it made me laugh because I thought you were drunk. You were like, that's a real thing.
I couldn't remember what it's called. It's claymation, right?
Yeah.
But that's not really a cartoon if it's claymation, is it?
No, no. As someone that went to animation school, fuck yes, that's a cartoon.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, anyway, guys, that's our show today. I'm Shamar Philippe.
I'm Amanda Michelle.
I'm going down the line. We have Adam Kegley, Diva Dads, and Deader Dennis.
Thank you, Teddy.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Teddy.
And thank you guys for watching.
Favorite tech person on the show.
My favorite fucking show.
And we'll see you guys next Friday, 6:30 p.m. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Periscope, YouTube. Cheers.
Donate to Diva Dads series. Bye.
Bye.